We are Me, You, and the Boo, and welcome to A Week in Our Lives. So Jordan made a special trip to a local grocery store, Macy's, for one reason. Maple bars! They're the best because they like whip the topping.
They are. Yeah.
They are.
We don't even look at the other donuts.
He loves snow.
He does. He loves snow.
So it's a surprise. We'll see how he likes it. I don't know.
Hates the rain.
Yeah, loves the snow.
Can't lie. Love make believe.
Oh, here, I'm going to record you. Snow! You're in the way.
Well, you...
Good night. It's snowing. Good morning. We are at our storage unit and we're picking up our truck because the car has been making some noises sometimes. So we don't want to risk breaking more on the car, so we're here to just pick up our truck and look at our storage unit at the stuff that we store and don't ever need. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. Feeling okay. How are you feeling, Jordan?
All right.
Yeah, we're feeling okay about everything. Just gonna try to take the next couple of days and relax. There she is. I missed it. Well, it's running. Yay. Hello, I forgot I was going to record this. I am making Snicker salad. We are getting ready to go to Jordan's family's Christmas party. Snicker salad is 8 ounces of Cool Whip, 8 ounces of cream cheese softened, and 1 cup of powdered sugar, and you mix all that together. And then you cut up some Granny Smith apples and put little Snickers in it, and it's delicious. I actually made it one time on a whim, and now I'm requested to make it every time. So that's what I'm working on right now. And then we're gonna go to the Christmas party later. So I've already mixed the Cool Whip and the cream cheese and the powdered sugar, and now I'm just putting the apples in, and then I'll put the Snickers in. So here it is with the Snickers in it, and I just need to mix it up. So that's what I'm gonna do now, if I can do this with the camera. I'll show the finished product once I'm done mixing. But it looks like when it's finished, it tastes a lot better than it looks. It's delicious.
It is, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Good morning. The joys of our V life. We have all of our clothes, not all of them, a lot of our clothes hanging up because we ran out of quarters for the laundry. So anyway, that's why those are there. Today we have a lot to do. We have not resolved the issue with our RV. So it is parked. We're perfectly safe. We have all of our power and water and everything is good. But we need to talk to mechanics to see you know, what the issue is. We've also talked to somebody in Salt Lake City about trading this in, but again, it has a lot of issues, so we don't even think that it would be enough to pay off what we owe on it. We're looking at options. Something else that we're doing is going through our storage unit and getting things ready to sell that we don't need and to earn a little extra money, but also just get rid of things, clear things out. Our cars are also not working great. The truck is having some issues. My car is having some issues. We took Kenai to the vet yesterday and they're a little bit concerned that he might be getting glaucoma. But if he is, that it's early and they might be able to do something about it. And he has little teeth on the front that are loose. And they said that's because they're all crooked. And so anyway, they're probably going to have to remove some teeth. So it's been a lot the last couple of days in the holiday season. We're in between Christmas and New Year's. So currently right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to the truck and put things in bags to take to the thrift store. And then we're going to go from there. So all this stuff came out of our storage unit yesterday. So I need to go through it, put it in bags to take to the thrift store. All right, so what I'm doing right now, you may have remembered there's always been something on this wall as I'm taking down stuff, decorations and stuff, because we're not 100% sure what we're going to be doing with the RV, whether we're going to try to trade it in or if we're going to be storing it in St. George, or even if we're driving it back to Alaska next year. Everything's kind of up in the air right now. Jordan went to the mechanic today and the mechanic's going to come tomorrow and look at it, but there's still a lot of uncertainty there. So I just figured it's better if we take everything down that's super sentimental to us and that would either, you know, not get ruined in St. George if it's being stored just in case, or we have to sell it. So I'd rather it all be in our storage unit here. So that's what I'm spending today doing. Kind of depressing, but also kind of freeing. It feels like it's a little less claustrophobic. You may have felt that watching these videos. We love decorations and stuff, so just doing that. That's what I'm in the process of doing. What will we do with this sticker wall if we sell it? I have a few ideas, but I'm not going to mess with it until we decide what we're going to be doing officially. But yeah, we're not going to mess with this yet. Hello, I am here at our storage unit again. I'm going to go through some stuff, do some cleaning. Like I said before, get stuff for selling because it just sits in here and we don't use it. So I'm doing, Jordan's at home with Kenai. So I was just in there for 3 hours, but I feel like I did all that work and there's more in there than when I started, even though I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Oh, we live in an RV and we still acquire so much stuff. It's hard to get rid of some things that are sentimental. Maybe someday. I tried every time. I'm like, I'm going in there, I'm going to get rid of stuff, and then I end up putting a lot of it back. But anyway, all right, time to go home.
So we have a mobile mechanic that's going to come out here and look at our RV and see if it's the alternator or what maybe the issue is. So they're going to call us at some point today and come out here and look at it. Just kind of wait and see. I think it's probably the alternator or something like that. So hopefully he can help us with that. So Kenai, we took him to the vet because he had a little thing with his mouth we weren't sure about. Turns out he's got some loose teethies in there, and so he's got to have those pulled in a few weeks. And also, they think he might have glaucoma. They're just trying to cover their bases. So he's going to come in about a week and check his pressure because it was a little high, but they think it was because he was maybe in the vet. So hopefully, with us there, he won't be as nervous, and maybe it won't be as big of a deal. He doesn't have any pressure there. It doesn't act like it's hurting, so we think that's a good sign.
Poor little guy. But his blood work came back perfect. Tired boy. I think his medicine that he's on makes him sleepy. Poor little guy. So today we have to yet again move this mattress because that's where the mechanic is going to have to get to. But we're thinking of just getting rid of, we have a purple mattress on there and it's so heavy. Ugh. So we're thinking of just taking it off and just using pads until we can find a king mattress to put in there. But yeah, we're going to be doing that today. So I'm currently moving all the blankets and stuff up front. Don't you love moving that purple mattress?
It's the worst.
We love it, but we're never getting one in an RV again because we have to move it so much. Probably going to give it to my mom. Me and Kenai are hanging out in the truck while the mechanic is here. It's a lady mechanic. That's awesome. Lady diesel mechanic. Pretty cool. The ordeal continues. So Jordan comes up to me and said, so we think it's the alternator, which the mechanic thinks it is. At first she thought it was just because there was a wire or a connector that was corroded. So she thought that might be it, but it's definitely not. It's only pulling like 1 volt. So Jordan comes up to me and he's like, so she said we have to take it to the shop to move it. It is in no way ready to be moved. So we had to scramble and get everything put away. No, so they have to take it to the shop to put the alternator in. That's what I meant. So Jordan's gonna take it and me and Kenai are just gonna sit in the truck and wait for them to get back. Kenai. Hey, bud. Go ahead.
So we got a zip tie fix from the mechanics to get it to the diesel shop so they could replace the alternator. They had the alternator on hand. Should have been like an hour to get it all done. Really, it's not too complicated. The problem is they had the alternator, but it actually has a different mount than the alternator that they had. And so they had to bring the alternator from West Jordan, which is about 2 hours away from here. So their parts guy was delivering all that stuff. He just got here probably about 45 minutes ago. And so they're just getting it all ready to go right now. So fun stuff. It should be just before dark so we can go plug it in and get it all ready.
In the dark.
In the dark, which is annoying. But here we are.
Yeah. I'm freezing, so I have a hood on. How you doing, bud? Owning this RV may just break me. I've been colder the last month than I've probably ever been, just because we're always waiting for the RV, and right as the sun goes down is when it's ready. It's freezing. At least it's not like later, but it's another $800 to fix this thing. It's gonna break us. It's gonna break us. morning. I was gonna wait for the sun to come up, but it's cold and it's taking forever, so I'm just gonna go back in. It was really pretty though. Cute night. We are just having a fun day in Cache Valley, doing Cache Valley things. So we are going to the DI, which is the thrift store here in Cache Valley, and we are going to look for records and CDs because we just acquired, we'll show it later, we just acquired for free one of these old-fashioned looking CD players, turntable things. So Jordan was so excited, he's like, we gotta go look for records. My mom says she has a bunch, but we want to find some too. And then we're gonna go to Hardware Ranch and film a little bit of that. And yeah, it's just, we should be working on stuff, but I feel like we kind of need a break. Yeah, just to do something fun. So that's what we're doing today. Is it a donut maker? You want to get it?
I do. I don't know if we're going to.
So we came away with a big tote 12 Days of Christmas box that has all the 12 Days of Christmas and some CDs and records. Good haul. $21. Not bad.
So we have all the elk out here. We're out here at Hardware Ranch, just 17 miles away from Hiram. Fun little activity coming out here during the winter. They have sleigh rides that go out there. Currently they're on wheels, obviously, because of the lack of snow. But always a bunch of elk here. It's similar to Jackson. It's a kind of fun little place to stop and see all the elk.
Having a stereo again, but it's kind of fun.
Question, okay? And then you're gonna vote for him with the card that matched. So if you thought it was Kiera,
Good afternoon. It's almost 4 o'clock. Me and Kenai are just barely leaving the house, sadly. We've literally been in bed watching TV all day. I think it's mostly because it's caught up to us. The whole road trip back from Tennessee, which was pretty rough on us. And then getting here, having Christmas immediately, doing things in between Christmas and New Year's, projects, getting the RV fixed. So yeah, I think we were just really tired. And of course, it was New Year's last night. We spent the evening with Jordan's family playing games and laughing harder than we've laughed in a long time. So we had a really good time. And today, I guess we just didn't feel motivated to do anything. It's been nice. Yeah, really good holiday season. Yeah, we'll be leaving Logan soon, so kind of trying to soak up the time we have here. I realized that we never filmed an update on things from that video, so we figured we'd do it now. So Jordan's going to talk a little bit about the RV.
So we ended up getting the alternator fixed, which is what we kind of thought it was. They put a brand new alternator in, which was a little bit more complicated than we liked, but we got it worked out. And then we're going to drive this thing down to St. George, which is just 350 miles or so from here, give or take. And then we're going to because I'll be training people for our company, get their CDLs down there. So that's where we're going to take the RV. Not sure what we're going to do because we're not going to take it back up to Alaska. There would be a lot of things I'd like to fix before we'd ever do that again. Just it's older, like air bellows, the brake systems I'd like to have looked at again, overhaul the engine type stuff. It's just those things, because don't have it break down permanently in Canada would be ideal. So that's the plan for right now. Get it down there and we'll kind of figure it out from there.
Yeah, we thought of trading it in or things like that, but it might be just as expensive to trade it in and pay what we owe on it than to just fix everything. So we're probably just going to leave it here in Utah and then figure something else out for Alaska. Or, we're not sure about Alaska yet. We've still got a while. So still planning to go. We just have other things to figure out first. Kenai is currently at the vet. He just had his teeth cleaned and a few teeth removed, and 4 teeth removed in his bottom row of teeth. And then he also was checked again for glaucoma, and the pressure level in his eyes was normal. So the vet is just going to check on him every time he goes to the vet. We're so grateful because we were so worried. Glaucoma leads to blindness, so we were very, very worried.
It's a lifelong thing.
Lifelong thing. So we're just gonna hope for the best and hope that his pressure in his eyes stay normal. So those are a few updates. The next video we'll probably do will be our intro video, and then the next one after that we'll be doing Train the Trainer. So work has started again. I can't believe it. But yeah, I just thought we'd do an update. Thank you for watching.